Why, hello. Today we are going to continue with volume. However, we're going to add a step to it. We're doing composite figures, which means a combination of more than one, two. So we've done this before in Number Corner, and the main thing we're going to do is organize our work. That's the key thing. So on this figure, we want to have an A figure and a B figure. Okay? That's the main thing. Now that we have an A and B, we're going to set it up here. So, sorry, you should pause this video. Everyone needs to have their um, worksheet that I put on my keyboard. It says like lesson 6 homework. I want you to follow along. Sorry. So you find this problem, label it A and B. You have a solution strategy section. Yours is small, but I want you to squeeze it in. Okay, so you have A, and we know to find volume, we need the length, the width, and the height. All right, so simple enough. We're going to look at A and find the length, the width, and the height. So the length would be this. So that's 13. The width is how far back something goes. Here. That line isn't labeled. That's annoying. Can you see anywhere else where that line is labeled or like where that's the same? So this is the same, this is the same, this is the same. None of them are labeled. Where is the width labeled? Oh, I see it. This too. So these are all the same, right? So the width must be 2. It goes 2 back. And then the height here, it's also 2, right? Now we can move on to B. Um, that's in green. So for B, the set it up, B, length, width, and height. All right, so we want the length, which is 5. The width, which is the same width for the entire thing. The width here is 2. And now the height. Okay, so here is the height. I wish it was 4, but notice that 4 is both this and this together. So what could it be? Well, if this here is 2, then isn't the 4 made up of 2 and 2? So I believe the height is 2. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to just find the volume. So under A, we're going to do 13 times 2 times 2. We get 26, and then 26 times 2, we get 52 inches cubed. For B, we are going to do 5 times 2 times 2, so 10, 20 inches to the third power, 52 times, plus, 20, 72 inches to the third power. So the main thing to see here is that you're splitting the figure into an A and into a B. You're then finding the length, the width, and the height of each. Now, the tricky part is that sometimes the length or the width, you have to use clues to figure it out. Okay? Let's do one more, maybe 2 more. Let's see. See if I'm feeling spicy after 2. Um, all right. Here, number 2. We got ourselves a little stack of blocks. All right. So first things first, let's label these suckers. I'm going to call this top one A, and this bottom one B. And now that we practiced the alphabet yesterday, we know what letter comes after A. My bad. I'll stop joking about it. All right, so we're going to set up A. So here we set up A. We have a length, a width, and a height. Okay, so here I want the length of A. That would be, it's pretty clear. This line is this line is this line, right? They're all the same, so that means the length is 18. Then we want the width. How far back it goes, and that's here. That's 3. And then we want how tall this sucker is. And that is here, 2. All right. Baby. Moving on to B. B for baby. We can make an alphabet book. A for awesome. B for baby. C for cool. Okay. We have a length, a width, and a height. All right. Our length here is pretty simple. It's 21. Our width is 7. And our height is 9. And we are ready to go. So we're going to do 18 times 3 times 2. And that's going to be, who can beat me? 54 times 2, who can beat me? 108. All right. And here, 21 times 7 times 9. All right. Who can beat me? 21 times 7 is 147. Good job, guys. Whoever beat me. And then times 9. Ooh. 1,323. Oof. Am I right? Am I right? I did that in my head. Let me think. 9 times 100. Why did I just do it here? 147 times 9. Sometimes I do math quick in my head and I think I'm right, but you know, I might not. 3, 6, 36, 6 is 2, 4, 9, 3. Oh, 1,323. We now have the D for our alphabet book. D for dang. Okay. Sorry. My bad. Now we have to find the total volume. So we take 1,323 plus 108. And your total volume is 1,431 centimeters to the third power. Okay? It's not so bad, is it? We're not going to do a third problem, but we're going to look at the third problem. Okay. So on this one, I wanted to look at it if you were doing it. You would make an A, you would make a B. Okay. So A is pretty simple. You have your length, your width, and your height. Use the wrong colors. Your length, your width, and your height. For B, your length, your width, and we don't know the height. So that's one you would have to infer based off the clues. Okay? So let's see what we know. We know that this whole sucker is 11, right? And we know that this line here, same as this line, is 9. So I believe that this has to be the difference of 11 and 9 equals 2. So here the height is 2, because 2 and 9 would make 11. All right? That's what I mean by using the clues to figure out certain dimensions. Okay, so when you work, you absolutely, positively, no, like no reason not to, no exceptions. Ooh, there's E. E for exceptions. None of them. No exceptions. You need to set up every problem as an A and a B, length, width, height, length, width, height. It's just one of those problem types where you have to be organized to get through it. Okay? So, I think you can do this. I think you're going to do an awesome job. So far, I think we have 5 letters in our alphabet book. A for awesome, B for baby, C for cool, D for dang, E for exceptions. All right, we'll stop there.